Autism literally means absorbed in self, and it's associated with impaired communication, emotional detachment, and excessive rigidity in the body. So the mystery has always been what caused the child to go so deep within themselves that they had to isolate and protect themselves from the world around them. So I want to kind of make a parallel here before I jump into this, that children on the autism spectrum have always presented as somewhat a parallel of traumatized children. So you look at a child that has been physically abused, sexually abused, emotionally abused, and they've had to find coping strategies and defense systems to survive those atmospheres, and you parallel that with a child with autism and you see the very similar structure there. But what's always been the mystery is what has caused the trauma for the child that's being diagnosed with autism, because there's no trauma that's presenting itself. It's not happening in the homes as far as being emotionally abused or physically abused or sexually abused. So what I'm asking you to consider today is what was revealed to me was that the excruciating pain of a condition called trigeminal neuralgia is what has caused the severe trauma in children with autism. So trigeminal neuralgia is a condition along the trigeminal nerve, which is the fifth cranial nerve. It's the sensory system, or governs the sensory system for the eyes, the ears, the mouth, and part of the nasal cavity. And I think the mandible is inner workings of the mandible are also in the function of the trigeminal nerve. So with this condition called trigeminal neuralgia, and I'll explain that in detail in a little bit, is what has fragmented not only their souls because of the excruciating pain, but their communication system, their ability to receive and release information. So this is what has driven them into this place of captivity, locked within themselves. So I propose that autism is a very intricate, tangled, complicated defense system created by an infant who is unable to communicate and has created this to survive the excruciating pain caused by trigeminal neuralgia. So considering too that this defense system is comprised of many isolated as well as interrelated parts, extremely difficult to understand because it was created by the underdeveloped, immature mind of an infant child, which is why they've remained trapped inside of themselves. It also occurred before prefrontal cortex memory, which means they're essentially locked within themselves. So knowing where they are will open the door in the way of understanding how to help them out of this place deep within themselves, and how to help restore them back to primarily safety and security within their own bodies. So that's where we're going to start, and I can't wait to share with you the rest of the revelations.